Crunchyroll, the anime streaming platform, who said they want to support the manga and anime creators, is actually underpaying them, and they overpay, and for some reason they make an American animation. So in 2018 they showed High Guardian Spice, but nothing was released until now. Now they finally said they will release High Guardian Spice for some reason on an anime platform with an all-American staff, mostly women. Wow, how diverse. Do those women think the same? Of course, that's why they have so much diversity. Yeah, we see this over and over. They talk about diversity, but they show the same type of people. You know the ones. The ones who always use the same hashtags. The ones that you already know their political views just by seeing their hair and their piercing. The ones that go to Twitter to argue all day instead of doing work. The ones who always blame others for their mistakes and failures. You know, the diversity people. The diversity people that are almost always from America, and more exactly, the ones that have the most tragic story of their life. It was and is the day that they were misgendered. Look, Crunchyroll, how is this helping the anime community? Does all the profit from this animation go to the Japanese creators? And even if it did, why don't you make it in Japan with Japanese people? Let's be real, this kind of animation is made for Cartoon Network or for Disney Plus. But this has nothing to do with anime. So yeah, this is the main reason I never had a subscription to Crunchyroll. Every time I wanted to have a subscription to Crunchyroll, I see this kind of stuff. Mainly that they take the profit made from anime and they try to make American stuff. Nobody cares for American stuff. That's why they came to Crunchyroll. That's why they came to a streaming platform for anime. You want to do those type of shows? Go to a platform like, I don't know, Disney? Like Cartoon Network? I think if you really want to support the anime or manga creators, you should try to buy manga directly from them. I even started to learn some Japanese because I don't want to depend on the English subtitles or English dub. And yeah, I don't watch anime with English dub. Well, there are some very, very small exceptions, but I mostly try to avoid them. Anyway, it seems that a lot of American streaming platforms and production companies don't understand one thing. People like the Japanese stuff because it's different from the American stuff. And they make money with the Japanese stuff just so they can make more American stuff. Meanwhile, the Japanese creators are underpaid. So yeah, how is that better than piracy? I'm not saying you should support piracy, I'm saying that you should buy directly from the Japanese creators if you can, because I think more of them will try to sell directly to their consumers. And I'm also saying that, yeah, supporting Crunchyroll is close to piracy. Your money doesn't go to support the anime industry. If you really want to support the anime industry, just buy manga and buy anime merchandise. The official ones, of course. That way the anime creators, manga writers make the most profit. Anyway, I don't really care about High Guardian Spice because I never paid for Crunchyroll. I don't even want Crunchyroll. Well, I wanted to pay for it and I want Crunchyroll, but if they really supported the anime industry, why is it so hard for an anime streaming platform to support their anime and manga creators and to show manga and anime, not to convert that to more American crap? So yeah, my opinion on High Guardian Spice is that it's the most generic and boring stuff that I ever saw. Stuff that I usually see on Disney Plus. I don't actually see because I don't care about it. I don't watch Disney for over 10 years. And I think most of the anime community can agree with me. Because there's no way you're an anime fan and you like this crap. This is not entertainment. I think maybe small children will care about this, but even then, I don't know. this is very cringe and generic. And yes, there are many cartoons like this, but I don't usually talk about it. I don't usually say how much I hate them because I don't care. They are on Cartoon Network or on Disney Plus. I don't care for Disney, I don't care for Cartoon Network, I don't care for other platforms, especially American ones. I used to care about American stuff, and I still care for a very small number of shows and movies, but I mostly watch anime these days, and I also try to buy manga and read manga. I just wish that we have more competition when it comes to anime. But the only way the Japanese creators will make more money is if they will sell directly to the consumers. That way they make a bigger profit and they don't have to change anything to please the Crunchyroll, Funimation or whatever streaming platforms they are streaming on. I think this will be the future of anime because a lot of people, especially me, are getting fed up with American bullshit. At first they insisted on telling us, oh, if you don't like it, don't watch it. Fine, I will not watch it. But then you come after anime and say, oh, that's offending me. Please ban that anime or censorship that anime. Or video game or movie. So yeah, now you come to change the stuff that I like. You don't like the fact that we ignore your stuff and that you don't make a lot of money from your stuff. We can clearly see that a lot of people care more about anime and they stopped caring about the comic book industry. But now that's not okay. So this is the type of people. At first they say, if you don't like it, don't buy it. If you don't like it, don't watch it. And we don't. But then they come after the stuff that we buy and we watch. Oh, we don't like that, change it! Even if we don't like it, change it! Ban it! Fuck off! Spoiled little brats. How about you fuck off and go watch your shows? Your boring ass shows that you don't even like. I think you watch those shows just because you think that makes us angry, but we don't care, so that makes you angry. So now, because of that, you try to change the stuff that we love. It's like a spoiled little brat who doesn't like the fact that other kids have fun. He doesn't want to have fun, he wants to destroy the fun for others. So yeah, people are fed up with that. And they are fed up with American stuff, because usually the Americans are the spoiled ones. Let's be real, if you live in America, you have a good life. So of course you don't care about real issues because you don't live in a country with real issues. You are just spoiled little brats. Spoiled little brats that talk about diversity and inclusion. Then they go to censorship Japanese stuff. They want to change their culture. They want to steal money from manga creators, from anime creators. So yeah, tell me more about diversity and inclusion. So this is the main reason why I hate High Guardian Spice. It's real proof that Crunchyroll doesn't use that money to support the anime community. They take the money from the content that you pay for, that you love, to make this kind of stuff. So you can say, oh, you never paid for Crunchyroll, so why do you care? Well, because this is the reason I didn't pay for it, because I was close to paying for a Crunchyroll subscription, and I actually loved Crunchyroll. And I actually tried to convince a lot of people to buy a subscription. And at least in my country, Crunchyroll doesn't really have a lot of competition, because a lot of people just now are getting interested in anime. And that's because a lot of people got bored of Cartoon Network or Disney, and we finally got a TV program that has anime. And guess what? Some people saw Naruto and a lot of other animes. And now a lot of them are very interested in anime, and the fan base is growing fast. So I think the anime community will grow bigger. I think a lot of people will want to learn Japanese. And I think a lot of people will want to buy directly from the Japanese market. Some of them are already starting to do it. And yeah, sure, it's not a big deal now. It's a very small number of people who want to do this. But things will change. And believe me, if the anime and manga creators will continue their great work and they will not try to change their content for the Western audience, I think they will become bigger than the American TV shows or movies or animations. They already dominate the comic book industry. People want manga. People don't care for the comic book industry anymore. And there's a very small step from that to also dominating the movie industry, the TV industry, the TV shows, the gaming industry, even the music industry. Because America just wants to disrespect their fans.